Good morning, student. In last class, I have already discussed about the preparation of alcohol, but now today, I'm just going to discuss about the chemical properties of ethyl alcohol. So, number one, reaction with sodium metal. When ethyl alcohol react with sodium metal to form sodium ethoxide, along with hydrogen gas is formed. This is called sodium metal test. This is also known as sodium metal test. Sodium metal test. It means with the help of this test, we are able to say that OH present in ethyl alcohol. How can you say hydroxyl group present in ethyl alcohol? This can be clear with the help of sodium metal test. In this test, ethyl alcohol react with sodium metal to form sodium ethoxide along with hydrogen gas is evolved. By the evolution of hydrogen gas, we can say that OH group present in alcohol. So this is the first reaction. Another reaction is when ethyl alcohol undergoes mild oxidation. Mild oxidation to form acetaldehyde and water. Mild oxidizing agent chromium oxide under acetic acid solution. We will get acetaldehyde. But in case of strong oxidation, when ethyl alcohol undergoes strong oxidation in presence of potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid, we will get acetic acid and water. So here important question is the conversion of ethyl alcohol to acetic acid is called oxidation reaction. Why? This is very important questions. So answer is in ethyl alcohol we can say that number of hydrogen is 6, 5 plus 1 6, and number of oxygen is 1. I'm just talking about ethyl alcohol. So number of hydrogen is 6 and number of oxygen is 1. But in case of acetic acid, number of hydrogen is 4 and number of oxygen is 2. So in this reaction we can see that number of hydrogen, the conversion of ethyl alcohol to acetic acid, number of hydrogen decreases. 6 to 4 it will decreases, and number of oxygen increases, and number of hydrogen decreases and number of oxygen increases. Both are called oxidation reaction. So based on this concept we can say that the conversion of ethyl alcohol to acetic acid is called oxidation reaction. Reaction with PCl5, phosphorus pentachloride. When ethyl alcohol react with phosphorus pentachloride, we will get ethyl chloride, phosphorus oxytrichloride and water. And HCl. HCl is formed. So PCl5, phosphorus pentachloride, has ability to remove OH group from alcohol. So OH group is removed by alcohol with the help of PCl5. So this is called ethyl chloride, and now it is called ethyl alcohol. Next is very important reaction, esterification reaction. Esterification reaction. In esterification reaction, when acetic acid react with ethyl alcohol, या organic acid react with alcohol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid to form ester, which is observed by sweet smell. So sweet smell is observed by this smelling, this is the smell of ester, I mean to say ethyl acetate. So acetic acid react with ethyl alcohol, and this is a reaction of acetic acid with ethyl alcohol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid to form ethyl acetate along with water is formed. This is called ethyl acetate. Ethyl acetate, now it is also known as ester. So this is called esterification reaction, and formation of ester is called esterification reaction. Now question is here, this is called ethyl acetate which is observed by fruity smell. Now what is the role of concentrated sulfuric acid in esterification reaction? Question is here, if sulfuric acid is not added, then we will get ester or not? So answer is very clear here. When acetic acid reacts with ethyl alcohol, in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, we will get ethyl acetate or ester. Because in this reaction, concentrated sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent. Suppose that concentrated sulfuric acid is not added, then we will not get ester. Reason is that when concentrated sulfuric acid is not added, we will not get ester. Reason is that ethyl acetate further react with water and reaction makes reversible, so we will get again acetic acid and ethyl alcohol. That's why we will not get ester. So concentrated sulfuric acid, it has the ability to absorb water and it becomes diluted after absorbing water. So sulfuric acid, I mean to say concentrated sulfuric acid, act as a dehydrating agent. This is called esterification reaction. Now what do you mean by absolute alcohol? What do you mean by absolute alcohol? Absolute alcohol means 100% alcohol is called absolute alcohol. Write down. 100% alcohol. 100% alcohol is called absolute alcohol. Now next is, what do you mean by denatured alcohol? Denatured alcohol. On industrial level, for the consumption, for stopping the consumption of alcohol or industrial level, some poisonous substance like copper sulfate, methyl alcohol is added to alcohol, and it becomes unfit for drinking purpose. Along with some pyridine is added. Pyridine is also added because pyridine provides bad smell in alcohol. Okay. So after adding these two substances, it is unfit for drinking purpose alcohol. This is called denatured alcohol. Now question is here, suppose that an organic compound, listen question carefully, an organic compound having an organic compound A having molecular formula C2H4O2 which is present in vinegar, now compound B which is present in beer having molecular formula C2H6O present in beer, both react to each other to form compound C having fruity smell. Identify compound ABC. What is the chemical reaction and what is the role of concentrated sulfuric acid in this reaction? What is the name of the reaction? So such type of question generally asked in the examination. So it is clear, I have already discussed, as I earlier told, this is called acetic acid. Acetic acid, after adding C2H4O2, Now this is called ethyl alcohol. So reaction is esterification reaction. In this reaction, acetic acid, I mean to say, react with B, ethyl alcohol, in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, which acts as dehydrating agent, to form compound C having fruity smell, C, that is ethyl acetate and water. So compound A is acetic acid, compound B is ethyl alcohol, and compound C is ethyl acetate. So identify the compound. So these are the compound. Now this is the reaction, and its reaction name is esterification reaction. Now concentrated sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent here because it absorbs water during the reaction and makes reaction irreversible, so that we will get ester. I repeat, concentrated sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent. It absorbs water and makes reaction irreversible, so that we will get ester. So sulfuric acid act as a dehydrating agent. So such type of question generally, this is a board pattern questions. Now alcohol, one more reaction, it is called hydrogenation. Hydrogenation. Addition reaction generally takes place in alkene and alkyne, because for addition reaction it is necessary at least double or triple covalent bond is required. Okay, but after hydrogenation, double or triple bond becomes single covalent bond. It will convert it to single covalent bond. It means unsaturated to saturated. That is called hydrogenation reaction. So in this reaction, addition of hydrogen to unsaturated hydrocarbon, whether it is alkene or alkyne, doesn't matter. Addition of hydrogen to unsaturated hydrocarbon is called hydrogenation reaction. For example, this is called ethene or ethylene. React with hydrogen in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, in presence of nickel metal, then addition reaction takes place and to form ethane, it is saturated form. So unsaturated to saturated, addition of hydrogen in alkene in presence of nickel metal to form ethane, this is called hydrogenation reaction. Not only ethine also undergoes hydrogenation reaction in presence of nickel to form at first ethene. Now ethene temperature is 200 degrees Celsius. You must remember these things. Temperature 200 degrees Celsius temperature. Now reaction is continuing with hydrogen in presence of nickel. Under the same conditions, we will get ethane. So this is also called hydrogenation reaction. In industrial level, hydrogen reaction generally used in dalda industry. In dalda industry, unsaturated fats oil is changes into ghee. Okay, so this is called hydrogenation reaction, because with the help of this reaction, unsaturated compound, that is fats oil, is changes into saturated form, that is called ghee. Okay, so this is the industrial application of hydrogenation reaction. But in your examination, convert ethene to ethane. So write down reaction only, ethene to ethane. Convert ethyne to ethene. So write down this portion only, ethyne to ethene, and then ethene to ethane, and finally ethyne to ethane. So this is a way for asking the conversion in your examination. So this is called hydrogenation reaction. Now another is dehydration of alcohol. Dehydration of alcohol. Dehydration, removal of water from alcohol is called dehydration of alcohol. When ethyl alcohol react with the concentrated sulfuric acid to form ethene and water. Actually, water is absorbed by concentrated sulfuric acid because one molecule of water present in ethyl alcohol is absorbed by concentrated sulfuric acid and to form ethene. This is called dehydration of alcohol. Dehydration, removal of water. D means removal of water from alcohol is called dehydration of alcohol. So this is very important reaction, dehydration of alcohol. Now alcohol is completed. Now next class I will discuss about acetic acid. Important, how can you prepare acetic acid? What are the important chemical properties of acetic acid? What is vinegar? What do you mean by formalin? These are important questions. I will discuss next class. Thank you. Thank you very much. हो गया बोल दीजिए हाँ हाँ बंद कर दिए नहीं किए